6-2 in their last 8. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged on how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games.
And he will score. Gordon Mason, touchdown Minnesota. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And a good piece of running there. They get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, faking the give, on the run to the right. That's to the right side, and incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be 3rd down. All right, and here's Mason. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
He'll take off again, and he's going to be just beyond midfield.
That's another
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Open man downfield. It's Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a strong first down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up second and short.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll look to throw. This one is caught by Addison. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12
Remember, he had the
yards.
touchdown catch the last time they had the football.
First down.
Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good
Jefferson.
It'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
He's usually
and 10.
such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, you know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings first down. 22.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
22-yard line.
And it'll lead to a second down. Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep to the 20. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only...
It's second down.
His own 5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one.
Incomplete.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 8 yards
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. He'll drop to throw.
Intended for
just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. To throw here to begin the drive. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
First and 10. They'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The production has been sensational early on The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. Second and inches. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. I'll give on the ground. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
37.
A big play for Minnesota. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So we saw in the first half that they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 27.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Moving to his left. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. He'll look to throw here on first down. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. Kevin O'Connell made the decision, and he will throw the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He looks forward for maybe a yard. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Gervon Dexter gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. Good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Start on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Now a handoff. Jones. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Up the middle, here's Jones. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in. Gordon Mason. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
side this time. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Kirsten Darrisaw, the first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Third down and 9. That'll be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller...
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another day.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Gervon Dexter in there to record his second sack of the afternoon, and number 6 on the year. Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd look...
They'll drop to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
There's Jefferson, and he's taken this inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game.
32-yard line.
First and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third and 9.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And with the yards gained on that last catch, that's officially a 1,000-yard receiving season. He's been able to cross that threshold here in this game.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense.
At the 6-yard line.
Should do it.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So a win here for the Vikings. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.